Hey everybody, it's Steve with Real Progressives. How are you doing tonight? First things first, I want to say this is my very first YouTube live stream, and it's a lot different, quite frankly, than the Facebook live stream. But what I want to talk about tonight is this myth that somehow or another burners or Jill Stein supporters or anybody else for that matter actually in any way, shape, or form impacted Hillary Clinton and her quest for the White House for the second time. What we've got here, quite frankly, is a situation where Hillary Clinton was just an absolutely horrific candidate. She was a bad person. She was a bad candidate. Her policies didn't fit with the times. There was absolutely nothing about Hillary Clinton that made her an acceptable candidate. Nothing whatsoever about Hillary Clinton made her acceptable in the real world. And all the never Trump stuff and all the rogue elector and everybody kind of throwing their hands up in the air as if somehow or another a miracle was going to save us from Donald Trump. It became so incredibly comical. And when the final Electoral College voted and they actually cast their votes and more people peeled away from Hillary Clinton than did Donald Trump, that should have told everybody everything they needed to know. There was literally nothing left to hear beyond that. It was an embarrassment. It was a sham. And the reality is that you had a candidate in Bernie Sanders sitting there that had the backing of the entire nation, had even Republicans willing to support him. You had people lining up that would have done anything they could have to help Bernie Sanders be successful as president. But instead, they lied, they cheated, they did everything, and they suppressed votes. They worked with the media to keep the friggin' polling places out of commission. People were literally blocked from participating in the electoral process during the primaries because of the DNC and because of the Democratic Party being so vile and corrupt. And lo and behold, we have President Trump. There couldn't have been any more predictable outcome. There could not have been a more predictable outcome than what we got. Now the question is, will we be able to rally the troops to make sure that we don't waste the opportunity to actually build a progressive movement? And right now what I'm seeing is there's still people that don't get it. They do not get it. They are still out there right now acting as if somehow or another Hillary Clinton was robbed of the presidency. There is no way to build a movement with people that think that way. There's no way to build a movement with people that don't understand that you've got to come complete with policies. You've got to come complete with real, true, honest beliefs. Not public beliefs, not private beliefs, real beliefs. And when you don't affect your electorate, when they don't hear what you have to say as being genuine and in their best interest, they will stay home. They will not vote for you. So Hillary Clinton lost because she was an absolutely horrific candidate. She lost because there was nothing to her candidacy that made her any better than Donald Trump. In fact, the people that supported Donald Trump, many of them are probably even more progressive, sadly, than Hillary Clinton supporters, who absolutely just know that Democrat is how they vote. They have no clue about the issues. They don't care about the issues. They don't care about the truth. So what you've seen now is a faithless elector voting for this, that, and the other, and absolutely no fertile ground coming from that camp pushing for a progressive revival. They will stick with their bullshit vote blue sycophant mindset, and you will absolutely see no change unless progressives pick up their ball and go find a new home to play in, because the Democratic Party is dead. I hope Bernie Sanders can find a way to revive it, because my goal is progress. I don't really care where it comes from. But the reality is, I don't believe he can do it in the Democratic Party. I don't believe he can do it there at all. I believe it's too corrupt. I believe that the people in power still are neoliberals. I believe that their orthodoxy does not allow for real, honest-to-God, progressive policies and prescriptions. And I believe ultimately putting your eggs in the basket of the Democratic Party yet again will only lead to further disappointment. With that, I'm Steve Grumbine with Real Progressives. Have a great night, everyone.